Alright, VHR, welcome to Kormrok position video number 3 of the series. The green represents the acid pool, the orange, the, magma pool, and then the purple pool would be another poison pool, right? Whatever, 3 poison pools. We're going to start at position 1, so I put a 1 there. Number 2 will be purple, number 3 will be green. Position 1 has the tank on the south end. Second tank attacks from the north end, directly behind the boss, and then moves with the boss when the debuff goes on the tank with the 40-yard DOT explosion that comes. We have heals, melee, and range relatively in a triangle directly off of the K. The K represents Kormrok. What you do for the marks on the ground, we want to make sure that those are getting pushed to R, which is the center of the stage. They're a knock function, so what you have to do is run through them towards the middle and put the runes into that area. We have a general spread until he ends up going through his 2 attacks. He has 2 different ones that he uses while he's in orange, and that's the one that's we picked that one first. They're really easy mechanics to pick up with and adjust. So the idea is when the hands come up, everybody needs to be close to each other, so that way we can clean the hands off as quickly as possible. And this will continue and function as we go to purple and as we go to green. And then after that is a pulverizing slam. And as he's doing the slam, everybody needs to be at least 5 yards apart. So there's an expand and a contract motion for that point. Tanks have to make sure that they pay attention that the taunt is to the south end so that he's closer to the purple pit when the leap comes along. DBM's timers are more accurate now, so you'll be able to judge when that is. So just as long as the tank on the south end has him during the time period that it clicks down and he jumps to purple, it's health based also. So, it's pretty relative to when it's going to occur. As soon as he lands in purple, at that point, you're going to be dealing with the functions from orange, but now you're going to deal with waves. They're super slow. Just save your speed boost. Pay attention for when they're coming through and just do your best, tap dance maneuver around it. Dodge it accordingly. As you can see, we have him tanked to the south end of the purple pool with both the tanks next to each other, and the angle is towards the front of the door, so that way you get knocked into the concrete wall. You don't get knocked into any of the pools. The mechanics from the orange phase are still continuing during the purple phase, so we have to deal with runes properly, we have to deal with pulverize properly, and we have to deal with hands properly, plus the wave, so just pay attention for it. And then if at that point our DPS on normal is killing him before he gets to green, but if he gets to green, then you see the arrow go from green into the middle where the runes are at. We're just going to start stacking there with melee on top of the tanks and range and heals surrounding him and within a few yards, 5-yard spread. And then when the grasping hands come out now for the green, that we need to stack on top of the tanks as quickly as possible on top of the melee, and then probably deal with the hands before we get pulled into the acid. And that's it. That's an outline of the entire fight. If you have any questions, please post below or comment in game. And if you enjoyed the video, please click like. I'll be moving on to video number 4 next.